Hey everyone, Token Dave over here. The dorky token black guy who's just trying to get by, and I'm out of time. By now, people are reviewing Avengers Infinity War, and I'm actually going to see it later today. I was trying to do comic book story arcs for each part of the Infinity Trilogy. Well, sadly, I'm probably not going to do all of that prior to I watch Avengers Infinity War. But what I can do is at least give you the 411 on the Infinity War. Now, the 411 is originally a number that we used to dial in the United States to get information from a telephone operator, which I think that number is obsolete now. However, in my case, when I say the 411, it's supposed to be a quick summary of any storyline from comics or a novel. In order for you all to follow what I'm going to say of the Infinity War, you should really listen to my videos on the Infinity Gauntlet and the Prelude to Infinity War, known as the Infinity Watch. I put those videos down below, and if you are confused about anything, watch those videos, and if you're still confused about some things, drop me comments. Let's go into my experiment where I give you all the 411 on the Infinity War. So, the main plot for the Infinity War is the Magnus is alive. The Magnus has a plan to try to become the ruler of not only the Marvel Universe, but the Marvel Multiverse. There are multiple universes within Marvel. Mostly Marvel focuses on the main universe, which is 616. And the Infinity Gauntlet is the ultimate weapon for the main Marvel Universe. However, we also have the Cosmic Cube, which, if you've watched any of the MCU movies, particularly Thor, Captain America First Avenger, and the Avengers, the Cosmic Cube is there, which you know as Tesseract. What the Cosmic Cube is the item that is able to manipulate matter and energy, and any holder of the Cosmic Cube grants all of their wishes. The Magnus has multiple Cosmic Cubes, so he is trying to distract as well as put all of his enemies against each other. Whom are his enemies? Well, mainly it is the people that originally killed him, Adam Warlock and Thanos. And by the way, they not only killed him, but they destroyed his whole timeline. So if they destroyed his own timeline, how did he come back? Well, the Infinity Gauntlet is useless. And the only thing that's useful about the Infinity Gauntlet are each of the Infinity Gems. When Adam Warlock had the Infinity Gauntlet, he subconsciously split his good and evil half so that he could actually be a pure being of logic in order to wield the Infinity Gauntlet. So, first, the Magnus needs to distract the superheroes by having them face their evil doppelgangers, which he was able to create thanks to going into the dimension of manifestation, which is pretty much a dimension where cosmic beings that are sentient, their lazy way of creating their own physical form. The Magnus is able to have a lot of the superheroes fight their own doppelgangers, and the Infinity Watch are trying to find out how the Magnus came back to life and what he's trying to do. Well, during the confusion of everything, we also see that Eternity is in a catatonic state, and Galactus takes Gamora to go to see what's going on with Eternity. We also see the Living Tribunal is there. And the whole plan of, all the superheroes is to use the Infinity Gauntlet to stop the Magnus. However, the Magnus actually ends up kidnapping Adam Warlock and taking the Infinity Gauntlet. And knowing that the Infinity Gauntlet is to be used, the Magnus is buying his time for Galactus and the Living Tribunal to basically render the Gauntlet useful, which they do by waking up Eternity and Eternity requesting that the Living Tribunal allow the Infinity Gauntlet to work again, which it does. And the Magnus is all powerful at the moment, and he's just almost repeating what happened in Infinity Gauntlet, laying waste to people. However, Thanos not be affected by the Infinity Gauntlet. The reason being is because the Magnus does not have all 6 gems. Thanos has the Reality Gem, and while the Magnus was able to do a lot of damage, he was not able to use the full extent of the Infinity Gauntlet, which Adam Warlock touches the Infinity Gauntlet after getting released from his own prison, and ends up in a battle of wills against the Magnus with the Infinity Gauntlet. This actually succeeds in Adam Warlock traps the Magnus into the Soul Gem, putting Adam Warlock in a catatonic state, and having Eternity come down to the Infinity Watch, thanking them all, but telling them now that the Infinity Gauntlet could no longer be used. The whole story ends where Thanos is like, okay, we just beat the Magnus, cool, but now I fear we'll end up having to worry about Adam's good half, which will be a far greater foe. Now, I also have to ask you all to forgive me for being not as animated in this, because I've actually tried to record this 7 times, and so, yeah, trying to hold my composure right there. Anywho, that was the Infinity War. Comments, questions, drop them below. Give me a like. Follow me on Facebook at Token Dave, or on Twitter, Token Dave 80. Subscribe, ring that bell so you know when a new video loads. Till then, this has been Token Dave, Dorky Token Black Guy who's just trying to get by, and I'll catch all of you later.